Guys, hey, happy Sunday afternoon to you. Glad you could join me today. Happy that you could join me today. Got some good stuff to talk about, but before we talk about it, I don't know if you can really see, but we got some new merchandise that's getting ready to come out. I can
It's
we?
because of the green
It's yeah.
screen.
So anyway, the colors are bleeding into the green screen, but so many of you had asked about before about the patch, the peacock patch. So yeah, we are back and running with this. Can you see it? You still can't see it. It's okay. Let me see if I can get rid of the green screen real quick. Um, there we go. You see this? This is can be yours. So we're taking pre-orders. Look at that. That's what a sweatshirt will look like. Then we've got some other stuff. God has given us so much favor. Things are happening so fast and so quick. I'm so excited about the next couple of months. Share with you guys last week that we're going to do another holiday vendor fair, and it's going to be on the campus of Guilford College on December the 2nd from 12 to 6. That's a Saturday, the first Saturday in December from 12 to 6. So please come out. For those of you that ask about the peacock, when I used to wear it, and I told you that we didn't have anybody that could do it like that anymore, now we do. So again, it's I'm excited about it, and this is what you can get. Just reach out. You can DM me if you don't get back. If you don't hear back immediately, um, we'll make sure that we between now and next Sunday, if you want to pre-order, they will come from small all the way up to 2XL. Right now, we're going to stick to this heather gray right now. May add one color between now and the time that we have our vendor fair. We're just still working out some things, but God has favored us, and I'm so excited over the next couple of months. Got some good things coming down the pike. So make sure you like and share and follow us on Facebook and everything else that we're on. So I'm excited, and I want you to be excited too. Sharing some good stuff. Strong, focused, and confident no matter what. That's who you are. Understand that, accept that, and it's nothing that you cannot overcome, nothing that you cannot get through if you just remain strong, focused, and confident. So let's get into it. I don't have but a few minutes that I'm going to share with you today. So we started last week talking about finding balance, and over the course of the week, it's ironic how every time that I look at something on YouTube, there's a YouTube that pops up about balance. So I know that we're talking about the right thing at the right time. And especially as we get ready to step over into the holidays, it is imperative that you create and maintain balance in your life. Last week, we talked about how to do that and just creating in the three areas that make up who you are, that spirit, mind, and body. You've got to be able to find balance. Anytime that you pay more attention to one than you do the other two, or whatever, you are out of balance. And when you are out of balance, it throws everything off. Indirectly, it throws everything off. So I think it's so important. So many of you reached out to us about finding balance after last Sunday afternoon, and I appreciate that. And I hope that what we talk about on here can help transform your life in the slightest way. So I'm grateful for that. But let's talk even a little deeper about the importance of finding balance or creating balance in your life. I think so many times all of us are guilty of giving one area of our lives more attention than we give the other areas. And what I found for me is that when I do that, it really throws everything else off sync. So, throughout my day, every day, I try to, give everything some attention. The first part of the day, it's all physical for me. I do my best when I work out first thing in the morning, and I'll, do my physical first thing in the morning. After that, I will do my spiritual, meditation, reading, and then my mental is just trying to maintain focus, just sitting down and getting one task done and then cross that off and then do something else and then cross that off and then do something else. So that's one of the ways that I really find and create balance in my life, to make sure that I try to give every area, those three particular areas that make up who I am, uh, the same amount of attention. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, because it depends on what I have going on that day. But for the most part, I really try hard to give each of those three areas a certain amount of hours of attention. Appreciate you guys joining me, Catherine, Benny, and Michelle. Good to see you. Thank you guys. And Catherine says it's Down Syndrome Awareness Month this month. It's also Anti-Bullying Month this month. It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month this month. So there's a lot going on that's near and dear to our hearts. So we want to make sure that we mention that and reach out to it. So yeah, tell me, we talked a little bit last week about what it looks like for you to find balance. So share with me again, some of you, what are some of the strategies that you put together to make sure that you find balance? And I think the first thing that we need to do is, I want you to tell me, how do you know, when you're not in balance or when you're out of balance? You know, for me, I get very agitated. My tolerance is very low. I get a little bit irritable easily when I know that I'm out of balance. And as soon as I determine that I'm out of balance, the next thing I have to determine is, what area am I out of balance in? You know, is it because I didn't work out today, that I did not give my body that physical attention that it needed? Is it spiritual? You know, did I not meditate? Did I not journal? Did I not do whatever it takes to bring that balance? Or is it mental? And I think that when I discover what area it is, and I give that area that's causing the imbalance, when I give that area attention, things seem to work out. You know, it takes some time sometimes for me to level out again. But I think that creating that balance and finding that balance is essential to making sure that you are not only productive, but you are effective, and that you are able to give 100% to your family, your spouse, your friends, your job, whatever the case may be. I've been asked over the last probably 5 or 6 years by a lot of people, to help them create a work-life balance. And that's one of the things that I'm passionate about, I guess, is trying to make sure that work don't consume your life to where you have nothing to give when you get home. So, you know, one of the things, time is very, very critical to me. Like, I am so anal when it comes to time. And that's how I help people create that work-life balance. And you got to know when to cut it off. You know, if your work day ends at 5 o'clock, don't bring no work home. Don't focus on work. Don't think about work. Don't think about the people you work with, and give your attention to your family. If you don't have a family, then give that attention to you. Do something that will help you decompress. Do something that will help you become less tense and become less stressed. Just relax, whether it's reading a book or listening to music, taking a walk or exercising, or whatever the case may be. You have to give yourself that much of attention that you've given all day. I know when I used to be bivocational, I would end my day at 3 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock, things would shift and I would put on another hat, and I would give myself that from 3 to 9 to focus on the other thing that I needed to do. And then from 9 until about 11 o'clock, and I would just focus on me. I didn't want to talk to nobody that was work related. I didn't want to do anything that was work related. And I just focused on me. So you couldn't even call me unless you were calling me to cut up or act a fool or whatever the case may be, because that was my time between those 2 hours of 9 and 11. I needed that, and that helped me maintain balance. I refuse to live stressed all the time. I refuse to be worried all the time about something. So balance is so vitally important to me. And I think that that's why we needed to talk about this. And I think it's just the timing is absolutely perfect to talk about it, especially as we start the ascent into the holiday season. So it is so important that you make sure that you have that balance. Let's see what some of your comments. Benny says, I'm easily irritable and impatient when it comes to being out of balance. That's one way to tell. Yolanda says, I'm trying to add me time to my calendar each day. Otherwise, I found it too easy for other obligations to dominate my time. And it's always easy. It's so easy to get thrown off balance. It really is. It's so very easy to get thrown off balance. It's not quite as easy to get that balance back sometimes. And I think that in order for you to have that balance, number one, you've got to make yourself a priority. You've got to, whether anybody else does or not, you've got to make yourself a priority. And the more you make yourself a priority, the more you realize that balance is important, and it takes balance to make sure that you are good. Catherine says, I get irritated when people contact me after the workday has ended about things that can wait until the next workday. After the workday is ended, for me, I want to be absolutely nothing sometimes. Absolutely. So whatever it takes to create that balance. And that's what you have to find. And the only way that you can do that, I think, is making yourself a priority. I don't think that's being selfish at all. I really think that it's being just helping to add to what makes you a better self. That's just my opinion. I think that, I know for me, if I'm out of balance, I'm no good to anybody, like not even to myself. So it's important that I do what I need to do to maintain balance so that when I am needed in other places, by other people, I'm able to do exactly what I need to do. All right. So create balance. As your assignment this week, your assignment is to literally create the balance that you need to maintain a healthy relationship, a healthy work life, good health mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. All of that is necessary for you to live proper, for you to live without being stressed, or for you to be or distressed, or whatever the case may be. I think it's so important for balance to be done. Don't forget, if you want to order one of the shirts that I'm wearing, please DM us. For those of you that may have my personal phone number or email or whatever, you can feel free to do it that way. We will make sure that we get it done. I am excited about this. So many of you, when I would wear the peacock like this, the full length, full colored peacock, you would always ask, where did you get it, or can I get one? And I couldn't give it to you, but now we can. And I am excited about it. I want you to be too. So you can pre-order and we can do it. We got sizes from small all the way up to 2XL. And so grab one. Let me know. We also got toboggans, and I should have put my toboggan on. I completely forgot. We've got the toboggans, and it's got the word strong, focused, and confident, and it has a smaller version of this peacock. So if you want a toboggan and or a sweatshirt, let me know again. And also, we've got some other things coming. We're going to change up the design too a little bit. So good things are happening. Don't forget, you can see everything that's coming out at our holiday vendor fair on December the 2nd from 12 to 6 on the campus of Guilford College right here in Greensboro. I will give you even more details over the next few weeks, but I just want you to save the date. That again is December the 2nd. Guilford College campus from 12 to 6. You guys have a phenomenal rest of the day and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful fall day. Talk to you guys next week. Bye.